Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. You are still tuned in to Fantastic Fridays, and we're in a segment called Talk the Ting with Kim. And for this week's topic, we're discussing applying love languages to your daily life. So far, just in case you're just joining, we really just educated and outlined, try to educate you guys on what love languages is, try to break it down so it's more easily understood. I know we hear love languages everywhere, but do we really understand it, right? So I just reiterate, just imagine two different languages, both of us speaking. Lana speak French, I speak English, and I'm talking to Lana and he's just not getting anything I'm saying because that's not his language. So I now have to go learn French so I can communicate with him. So I have to go learn the way that he loves so I can love him that way. Understand? So that's something that I want you guys to keep in mind when you're talking about love languages. But as we said in the topic, we want to know how to apply it to daily life, right? So let's kick things off with the first love language, words of affirmation. This love language is all about expressing love and affection through words. Here's how you can put this love language into action. Speak with kindness. Simple, don't it? Speak with kindness. Kind words go a long way, especially for those who value words of affirmation. Compliment your partner, appreciate their efforts, and don't shy away from expressing your feelings. Remember, it's not just about what you say, but how you say it. The tone and sincerity in your voice can make all the difference. So this is something you don't have to wait on Valentine's. You can imagine you go sleep one night and the person got in bed already, you just send them a quick message, babe, I probably don't tell you often, but just to remind you, say, I really do value, like, you talk about some little something and then they wake up and them see that, oh my lord, something as simple as that.
Okay, my little trick though with things though is that, sometimes you feel nice, you do one thing and you drop a little message like that, Yeah, how long before you drop it again? I don't want to be too common. You know what I say?
That's where communication comes in, because somebody might need to hear it often, right? Somebody might just need more actions. There's actually a discussion that I had in my personal relationship where he was saying, words don't really do that much for him. He's more of an action person. He never see it, He never see the action. But I'm like, So if so I said to him, if I would never say to you, I love you again, or that I appreciate you, you're okay, right? If I give him an RHP, never say it again. And then one day, me here, say I miss me, or you tell me I miss me, I thought you said words don't matter. So it shows that it's important, probably not the most important to you, but it's important.
But the love and the miss, that have to continue. You have to hear that, no?
That's what I'm saying.
But I get you, Kimmie. What you know, Alexa play visor than action. But I say, listen, I understand the words, but
action, get to the actions.
Sometimes actions speak louder than words. It does. You get me?
No, so we had that debate. He used that exact line, right? And I said, but guess what? It said louder than words. It never said words don't speak.
Exactly, because I was just going to get there. I was going to say, listen, action does kind of speak louder than words, because it actually, people sometimes say things and they don't really mean it.
Yeah.
But that's where the action comes in. Usually you find more, it's harder to do things that you don't want to do than to say things that you don't want to say sometimes, right?
And also, for some people, especially growing up, you can see where the words were missing. Because, for example, people with parents, with their parents, right? They'll say, boy, my father never told me that he never loved me before. But they can't say, boy, daddy did it. Daddy provided, that it was this. But he never used the words. So even though probably the action was there, they still felt like they lacked some sort of emotional connection, because daddy never one day say, really, appreciate what you grew into, or something.
And that's going to be a part of it to our breakdown, because, as we go through these expressions, it happens both in the family relationship and also the romantic relationship, where probably the father did it, or mother did it. But what about the sit and talk and hug? What about the proud of your son? Those things, even in the relationship. What about the, hey, let's have a sit and talk,
or I appreciate you,
or I really like all that you do, or those things do not just, somebody did it for her. No man, she can't. She have to love me, because I'm daddy.
Exactly.
Okay, sir, but that's one part of it.
Yep.
Daddy, I do what? That's the next part. All right.
Right. So as we said so far, you can just basically make the effort to try to communicate your feelings more if the person's love language is, or main love language is words of affirmation, right? Speak with kindness. Another one is write love notes. Who doesn't love a good surprise?
Ooh la la.
Leaving small notes with heartfelt messages for your partner can be a delightful surprise. So this come back even to the WhatsApp. I say you can send a WhatsApp message overnight when you know them fast asleep, and you know when them wake up, them are gonna see. That's basically a love note as well. If you want to modernize it, that's a love note as well, right?
But how you manage now, Kimmie? Say you write a little love note. Hey baby, you are as beautiful as the rose and the shade.
Yeah.
Right? You write a love note now, right? And the person wake up and just say good morning. How you doing?
That is a good question, but you see, that is once again why you have to understand the person, because you may do that now, thinking that okay, that's your love language, right? And you will say, all right, if I tell her that she wake up to this man, she must feel it. And then she's like, why the man not send me to a gift? Like every day I tell me saying love me, love me, love me. You know what? This goes back to the breakdown in the miscommunication of love languages. So you probably get an epilogue and she not read past 3 sentences. So that's not her thing.
Oh.
So that is why you might get the neglect, and then all of a sudden, no, boy, my girl not care about me, or my man not care about me.
Relationships too tricky, man.
That's why they say it takes work. People think some people just be out here. You know what trick people? Hallmark. Hallmark even stop put them little love movies out here or make a thing say just smooth.
Because there you are, so you have to pour out your heart. Probably have to for them language, right? So now you are saying that girl that don't like you. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's that wicked cat.
I ain't gonna tell you that is it. So you say, oh, the girl wicked and really
you know the man that say, I pour out my feeling, I should even actually appreciate
it. But that's not what I said. Literally, that was English to her friend.
Yeah, I get you.
So that's why I know you know feeling good because you went all out and then you feel like, oh my god, you really ignore me?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna speak out though on behalf of the men. You know, a few guys I heard talking earlier today, and they were saying like most of the women will often jump to, you know, they like the whole, you know, gifts of, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, you know, I'm looking at like something else sometimes. If we don't bring no gift, we don't like we.
No, so that's the thing. We did say it's not the only love language. You need to understand that if you look at the results of the love languages, they still have all 5. They just put one in first place, second place, third place, fourth place. So guess what? If gift giving is a thing, to be fair, one day she could tired of get gift. I mean, to an extent. You want something different sometimes.
Some ladies are tired of
yeah.
You know the lady tired of getting gifts.
No, in other words, Sugar said that's all he does. You know, that's all he does. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you throw in another mix, so alright, babe, guess what? I'm gonna surprise you. I'm gonna take you out, and when you go now, your fancy is a beach with table set up and very. That's not a gift. That's not a tangible gift. It's an experience.
That's why I try not to be predictable. Because if you really are truly, every morning you come to go, good morning, my sunrise of beautiful Sierra and Valera. I you go with the point. Every morning, so after a while, she never start reading the message then.
But you know, ironically, for some person, this is where it goes back to communicating.
Yeah.
For some person, that consistency is something that they grow into.
I'm just saying, sometimes you can be doing that.
Yeah.
And you're doing a great job, but it might not be received. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, it's all about, finding that compatibility or that level where you get to understand their language and they understand yours.
But you know, the complex part of it now is that, as them said, people change over time.
All right, here Kati said, oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, man, go ahead with Kati.
All right, Kati says, you must try to know the person. I got a message once while asleep. Phone wake me only to see thinking of you. I was mad. I take very long to fall asleep when somebody wakes me up. Oh my gosh, Kati, you see that I'm talking about?
But I'm saying you have to know the person. What she just started with, you have to get to know the person because that's just not for her. For me, that works. I wait for and see a message and I'm like, oh my god, you really sent this last night? But then God tell us you wait for some sleep. You wake me up from sleep. You know how long it took to fall asleep. Exactly. So that goes back to knowing the person, right?
I love it.
Another way that you can express words of affirmation in your everyday life, use affirming words consistently. So applying this love language in your relationship means using affirming words regularly, not just on special occasions. As I said, not just birthday, Christmas, Valentine, and New Year's, right? Simple phrases like I love you, I appreciate you, or I'm proud of you can significantly strengthen your bond. So don't wait for the perfect moment. make every day special with your affirming words, right? And I think this one, I don't know if we've all been through, but men have a thing that they do. Sometime randomly, you'll be there minding your business, and I'm gonna look for you. And you're like, okay.
Ladies do that.
Something wrong with you. And then they say something that's sweet, and it's like, okay, you're probably doing something so random, probably just laundry, whatever, you know? And I think sometimes those moments are appreciated more. Because it's just so random. It gets you off guard.
It's raw. It's natural.
Right? Like for me, I always say, I like when actually a guy can't sing and still try sing. That means more than somebody who could have sing. Because the thing is, you're confident to do it because you can sing. Right? But if you know you sound horrible.
So it might just be just showing off your talent rather than.
But if you know you sound horrible,
you still
and you still have voice note with the song them, at least I find it sweet. I might judge you until you say, yeah. I'm just saying.
I tell you, the whole relationship thing, it is very unique. It's like a puzzle, and you have to find, because trust me, some people hear that I say, oh, a girl, you can say that girl that now. You are so good. I just say, why does somebody have to come nice on my ears? You get me? So it's really about finding a partner. Compatibility is key.
I find it cute. You can't sing. You can't carry a tune, but you still a sing out, you know? I love it because I'm judging you still. I tell you too, I'm gonna laugh after you. Yeah, right? But you're gonna know, say I enjoy it. And yes, I do appreciate guys that can sing too. Of course, but I say, yo, your voice, yeah. But
everywhere in my walk, girl.
Yeah, you're confident, but you know you can sing. So it's like it's not as deep as somebody who can do it and they're still doing it because they know you like it. You know, get it? Let me just break it down.
I get it, long time. Yeah. I'm just saying how it is complicated in finding that match, because as I said, not every lady out there is a Kimmie.
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh after you, but I will let you know I appreciate it, right? So applying love languages in relationships is about understanding your partner's needs. So this ties in what we just said, and meeting them in a way they understand best. And if their love language is words of affirmation, speaking their language might be the key to a stronger, more fulfilling relationship. So now next we have devote quality time. This one is a high scorer for a lot of people, right? Next up is quality time. This love language is all about giving your undivided attention to your partner. So most people mistake this one as once we are par, we're good. And they realize what it says? Your undivided attention.
But I mean, Ting, sometimes, I mean, this is flexible as well.
It's flexible.
Because some people don't
just want to be in the same space. But no, I'm not saying all the time that you should never ever be distracted. But if that's gonna be the norm, then you have a problem.
No, I was just trying to get an idea if okay, but
it's flexible. But you need to have times where you say, alright, a food time this. Phone answer, I just food, whether it's movie, whether it's just a special night, whatever it is, and nobody else matters right now. But I hope nobody's dying because my phone may not pay no mind, right?
Food time.
So plan activities together. For people who love quality time, nothing says I love you or I value you more than choosing to spend your free time with your partner. And even just making time, because sometimes your time not free, no, but make the time. Plan activities you both enjoy. Be it hiking, cooking, watching a movie, anything that you both enjoy. Or even, as we said earlier, it might even be something you're not even too into, but you do it. Girls aren't good at this because we are sitting and watch football and we don't know nothing about it. Because the man love football. No. Because the man love football. You're there with every match where him go. You're there for everything just because, right?
So no love man.
Same way, so, right?
Well, no love the man, but yeah.
Exactly. We're not watching other man, and that's what I was trying to say.
Right. We still watch other man.
But yes. So find something you both enjoy, or sometimes you just compromise and do something that the person enjoys. The goal here is to create shared experiences that will strengthen your bond. So once again, you don't have to wait till Valentine's Day to do this. You can't just do this randomly. Hey, tomorrow is Saturday. We're going soul explosions together. We're going to have a nice night. We're going to get suited and booted, right? And just to impress something type of thing, an experience together. Another one is listen actively. When your partner is speaking, give them your full attention. That means no distractions, no phones, TV, or otherwise. Show them that you're interested in what they're saying. Active listening is a clear indicator that you value their thoughts and feelings. Next, make time for each other. Life can get busy, but don't let it get in the way of your relationship. Make it a priority to carve out time for your partner. Even if it's just a few minutes in the morning or before bed, this consistent effort can make a world of a difference. So remember, quality time can be one of the easiest and most rewarding love languages to apply. It's all about showing your partner that they are worth your time and attention. You see that you don't need a special occasion. You don't even go buy no bag of roses or nothing. Just make time, right? Show appreciation through gifts, right? Now, for gifts, for some, receiving gifts isn't about materialism. It's about the thought and effort behind the gift. So, like I said earlier with the singing, this isn't per se a gift, but use this example. It's not about the fact that the person can sing, but they're willing to do it regardless because they realize that you like it, you know? So it's sometimes the thought and effort. It's not about the most expensive thing. Once again, I can't speak for most people because some people, that's literally what they want. But you need to know, okay, that person is more into material things, or okay, this person is more into experiences, or this person really need nothing special. Them just want me today, in the room with them, you know? Learn your partners, right? So for some, as we said, or for most, it isn't about materialism. It's about the thought and effort behind the gift. So you can give thoughtful gifts. When it comes to gifts, it's not about the price tag. It's about the sentiment behind it. A well thought out gift shows that you know and understand your partner's likes and dislikes. This could be anything from their favorite book to a homemade meal. So they could have been saying, boy, you know, every day I go work and my work shoes out my foot, you know, and you decide to go buy them, like, you know, them doctor shows something that you're supposed to help. That is a gift. As simple as it is, they're like, listen, you cared enough. I was concerned about my painful experience daily that you sought to get a remedy. And it may not be expensive, may not be fancy, may not even have been a bow or anything like that, but you made that effort. Or you just didn't have time to do something today, and they said, you know what, I'm gonna get it done for you. Yeah. You know, feel well, you know, I'm gonna buy it. So they don't even tell you. You get a phone call, you're at the gate. What? Yeah, can you just sneeze on something? So I'm carry this, I'm carry that. Simple as it is, that is a gift. Yeah. This person cared enough to make the effort to do this for you, and they didn't have to, because them not sick, them good. Right? But them care enough to say, you know what, I want you to feel better. I'm gonna make the effort. And chances are you probably not gonna feel better. You know? You probably still might sick because sometimes run the course, but you just feel appreciated, you feel remembered, you feel seen, you feel like somebody actually cares. And I feel like this applies not only in romantic relationships, but like any relationship, because sometimes we have friends that do that, and them friend, they, you know, you find the closest bonds more time. Sometimes you have family members where they say, you know, say we didn't make like a soup, I know say you like soup, so I carry the soup come, got the soup for you, right? They never went out of their way to, okay, I'm gonna make this for Lionel, but I'm saying, you know, we know Lionel likes soup, so anytime I make soup, I'm gonna call Lionel. Friends that do stuff like that, or family that do stuff like that, that's a way that they show that they appreciate you. That's my grandmother right there. Right? My grandma say, you know, come for some of my dinner. Exactly. Exactly. So just something like that. It's a well thought out gift for, you know, the person. So it shows that you know and you understand them. And next one, surprise them. Surprises can add excitement to your relationship. So this is for people that love getting gifts, right? Yeah, not the ones that wait. These don't have to be grand. Something as simple as bringing home their favorite desserts. You know, say, you know, them like cake. Or if they had a rough day. Yeah. And they say, no, baby, here say a day rough, you know. I know, say you like a pastry passion cake, so I'll buy you the red velvet. Just even remember you say a red velvet them like. Yeah. It says something that you were listening, you were paying attention, and you cared enough to go and get it, right? So that actually makes a difference as well. So that can make their day. It shows that you were thinking of them even when they weren't around. So remember special occasions as well. So for gift receivers, people who prioritize this, special occasions are pretty important for them. I remember a friend told me, said, boy, I'm cut off anybody who will forget to tell him happy birthday. And I never understood it. I was like, really, that's petty. People get busy. We're not sitting down trying to memorize we come in contact with so much people in this lifetime, right? But I understand it a bit more now. I may not agree with it because I still think it's somewhat petty, but it just means that he prioritizes, it's important to him. Yeah, and it's not, I wouldn't say petty.
But you know, when he would have probably add a bit more, you know, sternness to it. But
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can understand persons get busy, so you have a little, you know, leeway there. But yeah, it is definitely important if it is somebody who is gonna be remembering everybody's birthday. So imagine you send out, you see you have 10 friends and you send out 10 birthday greetings.
I'll forget that one
birthday when for them birthday come. And when your birthday you get half a message from one person. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're gonna feel away. So if it is important to you, you're gonna want back that, you know, energy. So
Exactly.
I understand if somebody say, oh, the day after, you know, somebody forget, they might feel a little better. But you know, hear nothing from them,
that's what I'm saying. So for me, I was like, oh, I mean, I've had people months after say, oh, you know, November gone a while ago. I'm gonna say it's fine, you know. But for him, he prioritizes it. So probably his love language automatically is receiving that gift and that appreciation, right? So for especially people who love receiving gifts, make sure to remember them something there. The birthday, the anniversary, the first month together, them something there. It's a thing for some people and they really look forward to that, right? So these dates hold significance in your partner's life. Remembering and celebrating them with a gift can make your partner feel valued and loved. So gifts, big or small, can be a powerful way to show your appreciation to someone whose main love language is receiving gifts. Another one is acts of service, expressing love through actions. As we continue into it, acts of service, let's start with this. Simple. Help with daily tasks. Simple. You don't have to go to your way for buy nothing, go set up no appointment, nothing. You realize that this person is always the one to clean. So you say, you know, I wake up Saturday and say, I'm gonna clean the house. Or, you know what, don't cook today. You're always cooking. I wanna cook for you. Right? Something like that. Just help with the daily tasks. So offer to help with the everyday chores like the dishes, grocery shopping, or picking up clothes from the laundromat if you do those stuff.
I folded the clothes already.
Or line and fold clothes at least once in life. You know, I'm just saying somebody appreciated that.
Important.
Right? It may seem simple, but it can mean a lot to your partner, especially after a long day. I remember a girl posted that, listen, she'll do any household, I'm sure, you know, but she not iron clothes. Right? So for somebody like that now, because you know them, they detest this one thing, you can probably make that effort. So, alright, you don't like iron, I'll do that.
I got you.
Something simple, you don't need to go to your way. Another way as well is to go the extra mile, and this is for acts of service. Doing something without being asked can be a great surprise. It can be as simple as making a cup of coffee in the morning, or as involved as planning a surprise date night. These actions show your partner that you're paying attention to their needs. So as I said, sometimes just something out of the blue and you never realize the person was paying attention to you. You know, they're probably saying, you know, I realized all week you've been a bit outside. May I get you out to the house today? Something simple like that, right? And be there when it counts. Supporting your partner during challenging times is a powerful act of service. Whether it's a difficult work project, so you probably help them with them work, you know, for them not with them job, probably an accountant or something, and you don't know nothing about the figures, but guess what? You said, baby, I have a deadline for me, I can stay up with you. Literally, just being awake with them can mean the world.
Yeah, me do that one day. I'll be like, yeah, I'll stay up with you. I got you. I'll be here.
You understand? And you probably go make them a little a sandwich or something. So you're almost hungry by now. 2 a.m. you know, and you eat 10 o'clock. Yeah, I'm gonna make you a sandwich. Go on and eat it. Well, you're just there supporting, right? Like, it helps. It really does. So be there when it counts. It's the small everyday actions that show your partner that you're there for them, no matter what. And the final one is physical touch. So the power of small gestures. Small moments of physical connection can have a large impact. Holding hands while taking a walk, a gentle pat on the back, a warm hug can communicate more love than words ever can. For some, these small gestures are their primary love language. You know, you ever realize that some people you'll tell them out of heart, like let's say for example they're going through a tough situation and you encourage them verbally, and the minute you hug them and this them break down,
melt.
Sometimes the touch is really what communicate the care, right? So you'll be like, oh my, you know, it'll be okay guys, it'll be okay, and you know, and you have some people as well, it isn't until you ask them if they're alright and well, them good enough. And then I remember somebody, she broke down and she's like, well, you better ask if me alright for. But it's like, it just opened up a well because somebody asked, you know? So I would say, for touch, some people encourage them all day, every day. But the minute you hug them, that is actually when they break down and they're like, well, I've been going through this, because the touch sometimes communicate more love than words can ever give, right?
And then God says, well, important point is hearing is not the same as listening.
Yes, that is important.
She also says that some persons think showing love language is only for your partner. So we did mention that it can go cross into, you know, regular relationship.
Yeah, man. This is for any type of relationship, friendship, work, co-workership, romantic relationship, all of that, familyship, all of it plays a part. Yeah. I know time is running out, so the importance of being present, physical touch as well. Cause you're probably going through a tough. Let's say you get a speech for the first time, and you're just there like, I hold your back, yeah. Literally, nothing. Just hold your hand, and you feel the support. They also have respecting boundaries, right? It's also vital to respect your partner's personal boundaries. Always make sure your touch is welcome and comfortable for them. So as I said earlier, no for we just feel like, okay, every second I'm gonna touch you. No. Ensure that it's applicable to the situation. Ensure they're comfortable. Probably in a one meeting and you're gone up front, come baby, holding your hand. Yeah. What? It's not professional, you know?
Give me a hand.
So as we conclude our exploration of the application of love languages in relationships, remember that it's all about learning to speak your partner's love language and showing them love in the way that they most understand. After all, love is not just about saying the words, it's about showing it in ways that matter the most to your partner.
Love in any language.
So guys, that's it for Talk the Ting with Kim. I hope you enjoyed that discussion. I hope you guys actually go and do some research, find out what your love language is, not only just for when in relationships, but for you as well. Because the more you know you, the more you can teach somebody about you.
Exactly, you know, and you understand.
And you understand what will work, and you know, you can get them like a guide.
There you go.
So yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in and stay safe until we see you next week, every Friday from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. on News Talk 93 FM.
Big up to all our guests, Leah Flynn and the boss himself, QC. Have a fantastic weekend.